Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 26th through November 1st. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. All right, and I would like to say welcome to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. So we have Justice. It's balance in this deck, but Justice in the reverse. Leo just had the same card, Justice in reverse. So some of you are dealing with a Leo. Okay, here's the Six of Cups. You might have a Leo maybe coming back into your life. We do have Mercury in retrograde, so maybe they're an ex or maybe they're an old friend. Okay, here's the Eight of Swords. Wow, Aries. The Chariot. The Empress. Okay. Cards are just coming right out for you, Aries. My goodness. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm actually going to take these as, wow, bonus cards. These are all swords cards. This is amazing. As you can see, these all have flipped out together. So that is quite interesting. I'm looking for the overall energy for Aries for this week, please. For Aries, the overall energy for Aries for this week. Isn't that interesting? We have the Star, the stars in this deck. Some of you dealing with an Aquarius. We have very, very strong air energy here. So it could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Aries. Some of you being strong. And I mentioned that Leo had Justice in the reverse, so you might be dealing with a Leo. The Leo reading was very specific. And some Leos that I was reading for that forecast for this week, some Leos are in denial about something. They have this very closed-minded sort of energy, this stubborn, maybe a little bratty sort of energy, and it's either with them or the person that they're dealing with. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo that's maybe coming off like that. You might be dealing with an air sign. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Now, this is not a brand new deck. I've used this deck hundreds of times, and so it's not like these were all together. No, that's not the case. This is not a new deck. So there might have been a separation, an argument, a falling out with somebody. You might have cut somebody out of your life. There even could have been like a three-party scenario. A difficult situation. There could have been a lot said. You could have said a lot, the other person. There might have been a lot of words exchanged here. They might not have been the nicest, to be honest. Some very hurtful things could have been said. But with that being said, Aries, I see you healing. For some of you, you've maybe separated from another person. Maybe they're a Leo. It doesn't have to be. 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Some of you physically separated from another person. 4 of Swords is you healing. The Star is the overall energy, is you healing. It's an optimistic, hopeful energy, which is very nice. 9 of Wands. Oh my goodness, look at this. 9 of Wands, Aries, is you persevering. It's you being strong. And underneath it, we have the Leo card. So in this deck, it's called Lust, but this is Strength. So isn't this just... yeah. Some of you dealing with... you could be dealing with a Leo and an air sign. And I have very strong Cancer, Pisces energy here as well. Maybe a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Libra. I would be careful with the Libra. Some of you Aries in the near future, it might not be this week. This could be something you're getting ready to do. I do see you charging forward. You could be taking action with something. It's going to require a lot of inner strength. For some of you, this is on the work front, but you're waiting. You're waiting, but you're hopeful. You're also recovering. So maybe there was a loss of a job, or there could have been a falling out with a business partner, something like that. I see you healing, though. I see you recovering. I see you being strong. I could even be reading for some Aries where there was like someone who betrayed you. Maybe there was like a traitor. There was someone around you who was maybe looking out for themselves, only themselves, you know. They could have did something that just was not on the up and up. But again, you're recovering. Some of you are waiting. You're waiting to be able to charge forward. We have the Hanged Man. And while you wait, you're healing. While you wait, you're actually gaining more perspective. For some of you, a fresh perspective. You get to see things from maybe a totally different perspective. And we have Justice here. So it could be that somebody just straight up lied. Someone was not being honest with you. And maybe by you separating yourself from this person, taking a break, disconnecting, whether it's romantic or business, disconnecting from this person, taking a step back. You could be realizing certain things with the Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man. You are being spiritually guided at this time, very much being spiritually guided and protected. So follow your heart, listen to your intuition, very much being spiritually guided to move in a certain direction. You will have to let go though, surrender, let go, allow the universe to guide you. And when you feel as though it's the right time to take action, you will. With what we've seen at the bottom of the deck and the Chariot, you will. Some of you, you're moving forward in a particular direction, and it's very positive. But right now, you're in that waiting period. And it's because you still need to heal, or you're in the process of seeing things from a different perspective. It could be a Cancer, it could be a Libra, a Taurus who is significant. For some of you, this is closure. You're waiting on some sort of closure, or it could even be child support. It could be something with a child, waiting for something to come through. There's a lot of fear here. We have the Eight of Swords. Some of you feeling trapped. But I think you're coming out of that. So balance those thoughts, balance those fears. Love yourself with the Mother here, which is the Empress. Love yourself. It's a good time to think about the future. You're looking at a couple of different paths that you can move down. So really take your time and think about the direction you want to move in, and then, you know, what you want to do on that path. Very much needing to stay optimistic. You have a lot of Swords cards here, so you're very much in your head. And so, yeah, very much needing to balance these thoughts and very much needing to stay positive. This could be you going back to work for those of you who are out of work. You might be going back to work. Or even waiting for some sort of loan or some sort of help, assistance to come through. Could be waiting on a job, could be a promotion, or maybe some recognition. There's some fear, but with the Eight of Swords, this is you worrying unnecessarily. Worrying unnecessarily. You have, let's see, you have a couple of sixes, and sixes really talk about balance and harmony. You have Justice in the reverse. For some of you, it's because things need to balance out for you. You need to bring in that balance, which is definitely with your thoughts, definitely. For some of you, your emotions. And also, I think that some of you are being encouraged to be more positive, but also to maybe look at the larger picture, see things maybe from a different perspective. All right, let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Aries. Aries. Okay. Okay. And I'm also pulling you a Moonology Oracle card because we do have a full moon on Halloween. And it is a blue moon. It's a rare moon. So let's see. Aries, additional guidance for Aries, please. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. It resonates. It resonates, Aries, so much. Okay. So we do have Vampire, emotional intelligence. So when I have this card flip out, Aries, you might have an energy vampire around you. Someone who just drains you. It might be a Libra. Could be a woman for some of you. They might be a Libra. Emotional intelligence. So maybe some of you need to separate yourself from a friendship, a group, a relationship. Spend some time alone. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. There could be someone around you who is draining. Also, needing to learn from the past mistakes, but needing to learn from the past. We have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. Yeah, I feel like you are, some of you possibly, like I mentioned earlier, you might be out of work, or you're simply just going to be spending some time alone, loving yourself at home. Those of you waiting for recognition, maybe even fame, but that recognition that you're waiting for is coming in. So just keep working hard, stay positive. Some of you are overly fearing the worst. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So yes, some of you could be dealing with a Sag, but look at the bigger picture. We have the Hanged Man here in the spread. With balance, with justice, and it was in the reverse. So maybe some of you aren't being fair. There could be a situation, it could be a family situation. For some of you, maybe you're not being fair to, could be a family member, could be significant other. Could be a Sagittarius. So yeah, it's a very specific read. Aries, if you can't resonate, please watch your other signs. Also check out your monthly forecast. All right, guys. So I hope that you found it helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right, stay safe and have a blessed week.